Hi Cancer, this is your reading with me for October, November and December 2020. I'm going to be using the Winter Weight deck. I am honestly so excited. I'll give you a little sneak peek into this deck. It's rather beautiful. Hold on, let me find like a really wintry image. Okay, Knight of Wands. Very, very adorable. But basically, we're going to look into the last quarter, a little sneak peek. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs for Cancer. And also, if you'd like to win a free reading with me, everything is in the description box below. And if you'd like to purchase a private paid reading with me as well, information is also in the description box below. Yeah, everything is there. If you would like to purchase any of my intention bracelets, they're on my Etsy store. Sorry about my nails. It's kind of embarrassing, okay? Like, they're really chipped, but yeah, I am sorry about that. But yeah, intention bracelets are on my Etsy store. Hand embroidered intention cards, which you can put under your pillow, in your wallet, your purse, are also on my Etsy store as well. They're really beautiful, as you can tell, very special, and they're handmade and meditated with, and the review section is on my Etsy store as well, so definitely do check that out. Alright. Cancer, October. Yeah, so international shipping, everything is on the description, in the description box below. Okay, we need one more. So, ta-da! King of Pentacles, nice, wow. Let's see what these are here. You've got the Knight of Cups, you've got the Page of Swords, and you've got the Eight of Wands. So 3 out of 4 here in October for you, Cancer, are court cards. You know what that means. That's nice. I feel like you're being pursued here somehow in October. Being pursued by a friend or quite literally someone romantic, or actually this can also be like you pursuing someone. The reason I see like vice versa is because I do see some people here trying to pursue someone. So I do feel that there is quite a lot of pursuing going on just in general. For some of you, you're pursuing this particular person. For others, you are actually being pursued, right? So it's coming across as both ways, because obviously this is not a private reading, this is a general reading, so it's coming across both ways. But the King of Pentacles here shows you feeling confident, feeling dominant, you know, being excited about your values and just what you bring to the table. And I'm excited. I would want to sit with you at the table. I would. The qualities that are coming through are amazing, you know, down to earth, loyal. You come across as someone that is very self-aware as well. Like, these are lovely qualities. You know, oftentimes when people write their sort of list on the qualities they want from a person, or even, for example, a job or a boss, you know, that they want to work with, or like a partner, for example, you know, in terms of business or things like that. You know, some of these qualities are forgotten, but they're so vital. Things like, you know, emotional availability, maturity, stability. You know, sometimes people forget these things. They just put down things like, oh, must be handsome, must be beautiful, must be kind. You know, but those are things that you can find in lots of people. You know, there are other things that can't always be found. So, for example, maturity, self-aware, emotionally mature, you know, things like that. Yeah, you have those qualities, and that's why I want to sit with you at the table. You know, I just feel like you've got so much to offer, and that too, you know, you come across as someone that's like an old soul. And what I mean by that is that you are so much more spiritually aligned. And what's really interesting here is that you know what you want, right? So either you're pursuing because you know what you want, or you're being pursued because someone here sees all of those amazing qualities with you, and now they want to sit with you at the table, okay? I'm not surprised by this, because you have got a Mercury retrograde in October, and you know what happens when there's a Mercury retrograde? People from the past tend to want to communicate, and people want people back during this time as well. So it could be an ex, but it also could be just other people from the past, maybe people that you've known but never really had contact with. See, they're interested in you emotionally. They want to come back into the picture, especially with the Page of Swords. Communication, messages, momentum, it's all leading to that. So it's a big month here of pursuing, and it's a great month here also in terms of finding opportunities towards your career goals as well. November, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so we've got the King and then got the Queen here. Now, November is known to be a time of Thanksgiving. You have got those turkeys there as well. So that's interesting. For some of you, especially if you live in the US or other places, in the world as well, you might be celebrating Thanksgiving. You might do a dinner where you just have a lot of thanks, and perhaps you just have a lot of gratitude also in November as well. So there's a lot of gratitude that's coming through here. We've got the Seven of Swords. It's interesting. Seven of Swords is like sort of you being done wrong in situations. So anytime you've been sort of cheated on, or you've had something stolen from you, and this can also be, your peace of mind being stolen from someone, or cheated on in the sense of, well, physically being cheated on, or just cheated out of money, or the things that you've done for someone who's not cared or had any value for you, or someone scamming you. These are all things that I really feel in November are going to sort of come back up. So be prepared, but also at the same time, I think you're going to have gratitude that, these things taught you a lot. It taught you a lot about how much to give and how much to keep for yourself, how much to invest in others versus how much, especially actually with this Eight of Pentacles, how much to work in a situation towards someone who perhaps is not giving you as much, and how much to put in a situation as well in comparison, because you might be doing so much for other people, but are they doing for you in return what you do for them? So that's the interesting thing that I'm picking up here with these particular cards, is how much are you doing, how much are you giving, how much are you doing versus other people. Like, you're going to be having a lot of that put into perspective here with also the Emperor as well. This is about taking action, but also doing it from a place of detachment. So if you're always going out after someone, I do think it's important here to detach and to actually look at how much this person is doing versus how much you're doing, because I do feel that you do a lot. So something to ask yourself, but a lot of gratitude. And I think that gratitude here is going to allow you to manifest a lot more, especially in regards to career and other aspects in regards to your goals and your dreams. See, the Emperor here is sort of like Santa Claus sitting there waiting to sort of make things happen for you and to bring you those gifts. So I think that's a really strong energy there for sure. November here. For some of you, this could actually be, sorry, this is for December, but for November here, what I just saw, as I was going to move on to December, let's just go back to November. For some of you, this is you perhaps even deciding what kind of gifts you want in December. Now, it's not, literal gifts, because some of you might just want peace of mind, happiness, fulfillment, or like an actual person. But for many of you, this is the energy of, perhaps thinking about, okay, I'd really like a car. I'd really like to move houses. I would really like that phone that I saw the other day, or this necklace. So for many of you, you're sort of also deciding upon what it is that perhaps you want around that time. I know not everyone celebrates Christmas, but I just saw that as well in the vision of the card. Oh, there's a card that just literally flipped over and landed on my lap, and that is the King of Swords. Okay, so we've got the Nine of Cups here with the King of Swords, and let's see what else we have. Knight of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Got a lot of air here, air energy. This is quite nice. December here. November's interesting because I still feel like you're being pursued here, or trying to pursue, but you've sort of taken a bit of a step back, whilst in December there's much more of a sort of proactive energy here of, again, that sort of pursuing energy, like, hey, do you want to go out? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? And you might actually be like, you know what, I just want to kind of sit at home, do my own thing, enjoy my own food, enjoy my own drink, I just want to kind of live my best life and my comfortable life. And actually, that's really interesting, because I see the more detached you are, the more focused you are on your life and the things that you've got going on within yourself, mainly because of what's happened here in November, you're being pursued a lot more. So for those of you pursuing here, all right, and then feeling like, wow, in November, what am I doing? Why am I pursuing so much? It's kind of embarrassing. You might be like, oh, I just can't be bothered anymore. And that leads that person to then pursue you here in December. Taking a step back can actually allow you to grow in momentum rather than always being available, which is interesting here that we've got the Knight and the King of Swords and the Ace of Swords as well. So I'm just saying, if you take a step back, you might find that it sort of works in your favour as well in that sense, especially if you're the one pursuing. But I feel like this person is pursuing again in December as well. Which is quite interesting. They like your worth and your values and the things that you've got going on for yourself. Also got this counterpart energy coming through as well, so they definitely see you as a person that's really good, but they might go a little bit cold, no pun intended, and then kind of come back around quite strong. Ace of Swords, Epiphany, so they could have an epiphany. Anyways, that is your reading, Cancer. That's what I'm seeing. If this resonates, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel as well. All the information is in the description box below.